friends, it's Sherry from Turquoise Dreaming. How's everyone doing today? Welcome to my channel and thank you for joining me. I'm here to work on this week's Tuesday tassel. So this is was a collab started by Jovi at Creating with Jovi, and there are several participants, so there will be linked. I link their channels below my video, and Jovi does too, and I think some of the other participants do too. But yeah, it would be great if you would check everyone out, because everyone's so talented and you won't be disappointed in what you are seeing, because they make beautiful tassels. So you know, it seems like I always have to be doing something different, right? So this week I really wanted to try out a different kind of tassel. Of course I got to be different, but this is what I made. I made a little one and a giant one. So what I did was, I thought this would be fun. I had never made one exactly like this before, and I've, you know, done a lot of different things with beading and charms and things, but I had seen recently, I had watched it when she first did it, but I watched it this week again to remind myself. I watched Johanna's video where she did some like a tassel like this. Hers was very long, so I did another long one here, but she had it attached to a journal where she strung these little threads or cord through eyelet in her journal. So I didn't want to put this on a journal, so I did the same thing she did, except I put it on a little, you know, this is a little notebook ring or loose leaf ring, you know, the ones that open up right here. So on this one I used 4 threads, and I don't want to talk too much because I want to show you how I did it. But this one I used 2 threads, and when you turn them over in half, you get 4. On this one I used a lot of beads and little charms. Here's a little owl piece of jewelry there. So just odds and ends. I went through my little bits and pieces in my jewelry and charm and drawer, and just said, you know, let me use some of this stuff up. And I just kind of pulled out random pieces for this, and look how cute. And I love the little sound it makes and everything, kind of clingy clangy there. And I think it really turned out pretty, because it's just all different colors and random little mostly beads and some charms and things. So that's the little one. I wanted a little one because I thought that would be perfect to hang off of the side of a journal, and you can open this up and string it through one of these or a binder clip. And you know, you can just open this up and put it right through the holes there, or the same thing through a binder clip and just hang it on the side of your journal. Or if you have a little kind of, you know, those little door knocker, Tim Holtz door knockers, you can put it through that. You know, there's several different ways to attach it to a journal. And then I said, well, that one is small. That's what I wanted. But now I want to do a long one. So as I was pulling out pieces for this, I made little kind of themed piles here, and this one was kind of like, I thought these all kind of look industrial, and there's a lot of metal pieces, so I pulled out all the metal and all the little big chunky pieces here. And there's some little beads on here too, but there's some little broken jewelry pieces, some little coins that are charms, these big metal pieces. I just had all of this stuff in this box in my charm drawer, and it makes a nice, I actually think I made a wind chime here. If you can see it, it's pretty cool though. It's very, I would say, industrial, but I have some little blingy, pretty little beads to add a little glimmer and bling here, and some color. So I think it turned out really cute and fun. So that's that big, long, chunky one. So I'll show you what I did. I just used some wax cord, and here's a loose leaf ring. That was noisy, wasn't it? So I'm going to make one not that small, not that long, so in between. So all I did was pull out some strings, and I like this. This one had, to begin with, 2. This one had 3. You fold them over, and then you have double what you started with, right? So I'm going to do about, like, let's see. I fold that over, because you have to leave room to tie on your charms and things. That's the thing. So about like that, maybe. Let's see. Let's do 2 so that we have 4, you know, so this video doesn't, you know, I only have so much time in my video, so I might not even have time to fill up 6 strings. So let's fill up 4. I can always add another one, you know what I mean? You can always add another one. I can add another one on here if I want two more, if I want this more chunkier. You know what I mean? I like it like that, but if I wanted it more chunkier, I could add another one on. So this is all I did. Just took my wax cord, and you can use anything. I just wanted to use wax cord because I have this little pouch of, it's over here, I think you can see it right there, pouch of beads, or like glass beads, that I had picked up at a thrift store. And this wax cord actually fits through most of those pretty easily. So I thought, this is perfect to use some of these beads and, you know, see what happens. But that was on this little one where I used those, and I may use some again, but I pulled out all of this right here. Kind of, let's see, which one do I want to do? Let's actually do this one. This one has some more little fun pieces. I might do that one later. It's kind of silver and pearl related, and here's a little piece of bling jewelry here. So that one I might keep separate. This one has some odds and ends. So little fun pieces, like here's a little phone and you know, a little mouse and things like that. So what I did was just, and this is so easy, and Joanna said it, or Johanna said it when she was doing hers. She said it's easier than, she liked it doing it like this because it's easier than using a chain. And so that's why she started doing it with a little, you know, I think she was using wax cord, and that's what this is. So I was like, you know, I wanted to try it, and she's right. It's very easy and pretty quick. So you can just do, you know, 4 at one time, bing, 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 or just do one at a time, whatever is easier for you. I have some pearls here that would look pretty here with this too. So it's going to be maybe lighter colors and maybe brighter colors. I picked up these little, I found these at Dollar Tree recently. Another new thing that I discovered in there that they've gotten into their craft department. They're called pearl beads, and actually they have 2 kinds, so don't do what I did. I picked up the one kind that was in the floral section, you know, in the flowers, and it said faux pearl beads. I thought, okay, and it has, I have it right here, I'm looking at it, because I'm thinking about, well, I don't know what I'm going to do with it, but it has 80 in it. And I thought, oh, that sounds good, you know, that's enough for me. And then I found this one too, but I got the other one for some reason. They're both $1. I don't know why I didn't get this one because it's 250 pieces. But I got the other one. I got it home, and I thought, I'm going to use these. These are going to be so pretty. And they don't have a hole in them. The other one, the faux pearl beads, I don't know. They don't have a hole in them. So then I thought, well, I want the ones with the hole in them. That's why I bought them, to use them as beads. So I went and got this one now with the hole. So anyway, I'm just warning you, they have 2 types there at Dollar Tree. And the ones I got are in the craft department, not the floral department. So the ones in the floral department don't have holes in them. So you just, I don't know what you use them for, but not beading, like stringing. Okay, so I've got, see how I space them apart? You can do you can do anything you want on here. You don't have to space them apart any certain way. You don't have to put any certain theme. You can make it random. You can make a theme, whatever you want. But I want to see if we can get this one done in my allotted time here, and see how pretty it comes out, hopefully. I mean, it's like you can't make a mistake on these, you know what I mean? They're just fun. Okay, here's a little phone. Some of these pieces I received in Happy Mail, and you can tie them. There's no certain way to even tie them on, any way you want, you know. I was really inspired by Johanna's because hers was very, I'm going to say eclectic, and she had just, I mean, she even put a pair of scissors on hers. So, you know, like children's size scissors. So I was like, wow, that is really cool. So, yeah, very inspiring. And I've been wanting to do this. So then I watched her video, and I was like, well, I've got to do this tonight and not let anything else get in my way, because, you know, sometimes there's so many things you want to do that you just kind of go off in all different directions. But I wanted to try this, so that's why I'm doing it. This is a little mouse, and I'm hanging him upside down because he's got a little, his tail has a little space there that I can tie. Sometimes you might need a double knot. If you feel like you need a double knot, tie 2 knots. Like this bead had a bigger hole, and it looks like it was slipping down, so I tied a double knot. I might even have to go back and tie another one there. We'll see how that stays. Okay, so let's see what else we have here. I have all of these too, so I can't, oh, I have some little colorful pieces over here I wanted to try too. Let's get these out and see what we can do. Here's a flower and some little leaves that are colorful. I thought this would be colorful, my colorful one. Use all my little bright pieces that I never use, you know what I mean? Because they're kind of like, they're not really vintage, but they're, you know, they're pretty. I want to use them. I don't want them just sitting here, so I thought this was the perfect opportunity. If you need to declutter or destash your charms and beads, this is a good way to do it, I think. You know, make some pretty little bead and charm tassels. Let's see, how do I want to tie this? I want to get it near the top here. So this one, like I'm just tying a knot around the loop instead of under it, so it can just stay right there at the top. So it just depends on what the hole you're putting it through, you know. Whether you, if it's a bead like that, I just tied on there, so it's not going to move anywhere. And some of these can move a little bit. So let's see, we've got a leaf, and let's tie this flower on next. If it has a hole in it, maybe this doesn't have a hole in it, and I can't do this one. No, it doesn't. Wow, look at that. Okay, I can't do that one. I was hoping to use that little piece. That was cute. Okay, let's see what else do we have here. Another pearl, and some more leaves. And then I can pull out some of my glass beads. Let's get that through there. See, it just goes right, and I'll show you how it goes through my glass beads too in just a second. So this one's going to go have a knot under it. So I hope everyone's having a good day. It's Monday. This is coming out tomorrow for Tuesday. Well, here's what we have so far. Oops, that came off of there. So see what that happened before in one of my other ones, and I just put it right back on there. And that's when I know I need a double knot, right? So I just put it right back on there, pulled it over my knot, and now I'll just tie another knot right there so that can not slip off again. I could tie it around it too, but I don't want to do that. I want to kind of have it hanging on the knot. So there we go, we have a nice big one there now. That's not going to fit. That is not going to fit over there again. Yeah, let me see what we have here. I'm kind of going to spread them out so I can see where I'm at. So this one's kind of filled up here. This one's already got, this one's got one, this has got 2 pieces. Let's see, let's pull out some of our brighter colored little beads over here. Let me see if I have any. Let's see, we've got pinks and greens. Here's a pretty little green one. Let's see if that'll fit on here. I need some more pieces on this one. And I'll show you how this fits just right through these little glass beads, usually. Watch me make a liar out of myself. Yeah, see, it just went right through there. It's pretty cool because I was using these, trying to use these in another project, and it was like the little hole was just too small and I couldn't use them. I was like, oh goodness, I have a lot of beads there that I picked that whole package up at a thrift store, and I was like, oh my goodness, I have so many beads, I hope I'm going to be able to use those, you know. So then I discovered this, and I think I can use quite a few of them. Okay, so we've got a couple. Let's put another pearl. Let's see, let's put in the bead right here, a colored bead, because we have bead, you know, 2 pearls. So I think if we put another colored bead there, we kind of alternate. Let's see, here's a green one. This one's interesting. It's kind of like a double bead there. And see, my little string just went right through there. That is so cool. I can't believe it. I don't need a needle or anything to help me get it through. It just kind of slips right on there. Okay, so Now we can have a pearl. I've got another little pretty thing over there. I'm going to try in a second and see if it can get, if this thread will fit through it. Maybe we'll go ahead and use these pieces too, since I'm kind of running out of kind of chunky pieces here. Let's try a little knot here, and then we'll try some of those. I have some little silver charms and a little flower piece there and a little kind of ivory looking bead, as far as not pearl, but kind of, it actually looks like ivory. Okay, there. Now let's see, so there's our full one. Let's see this little bead here. This is what I'm talking about, the ivory bead. That's a very little hole, so I'm going to try it on here, see if this fits through. Let's try a different one, because that's not right. Let's see, that one's not going right through, so let's try a different one, see if this one's any thinner. See, that one's going through. That's what I had a feeling that might happen. So that's what you can do. If one of your threads don't fit through, try another one. Maybe it's just for some reason the end of that one maybe was a little bit more spread out than this one. I found that to be true in my other ones that I was just making here too. So, okay, so I don't want them to be too close together. I kind of like them spread apart a little bit, like that. Let's see. Let's see where we're at. Okay. Let's see, this one goes up here. That one goes up. Let's see, where am I? Okay, I guess, okay, that's fine. Let's see now. Okay, I've got a little flower here. Let's see how we can fasten this. This is like a brad, but I would like to use it on here maybe. Let's see, we don't have anything chunky over here. So I think, I don't want these poking out like that though. That could hurt someone. I wonder what I can do with that. If I can, I'd like to snap those off almost, but I need something to tie it around. So can I, let me see here. I don't know. I don't think I can use that right now because I don't want these on here and I can't cut them off right now, but I need them on there to tie. Can I leave it on there and tie it around like that? Would that be all right? I'm going to try it. Let's see, so I just kind of tie it around the back of the brad parts, the brad section there. And maybe I'll try to cut off the ends later with my wire cutters. I don't have them, well, I have them right over there, but I don't know if I'll have time to get them out and try it. So I might see if I can get my wire cutters and cut the ends of those off. You know what I mean? So we don't have that sharp edge there. But I still think it would be all right even if I left it like that. Okay, let's see. Let's tie another green leaf or another leaf on here. A little pink one maybe. Because this is different colors, but kind of brighter colors. We've got some silver. Okay, let's see if we can get this one in here. And this will be on the end of this one, and this string will be done. Okay. All right, so that one's done. That one's, need one more on here. Let's see, we've got a mouse, beads, 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 so we need something else on the bottom of this one. I've got a little humming, this is a little owl here. So we'll put this little owl on this one, on the end here. Sometimes, let's see, I need a little bit more string in order to tie a knot there. Get my strings going in the right direction. I want to tie it, let's see, this one I want to tie around here. So that's what I'm trying to do. I don't want to tie it a knot on the end. I want to tie it around the little loop here so it's tied on. Okay, yeah, like that. That's what I want to do. Okay, so that was done, that was done, that was done. Need a couple more on this one. Let's put a leaf next. Let's put this little orangey leaf next. These I received in Happy Mail. These are really pretty too. They add a nice pretty color to this tassel. See, there's lots of different kinds of tassels. So many. I did a pom-pom tassel, then the fabric tassels. Let's see. I've got a little kind of, this is from a broken jewelry. This one might be pretty on the end. If I can find a little loop to poke this thread through here. There's lots of little loops on here. I just have to figure out which one I want to poke it through. And if I can poke it through one, there's so many. Let's see if there's a hole here I can get this through. I might not be able to right now. Let's see. Can I get it through? Or I could tie it around one of the pearls, I guess. Or just like tie it through. That would be cool. Let's see if I can do that. Just tie it through the middle of the pearls and see what that looks like. Because then it wouldn't be. Let's just try it. See, that looks cute. Okay, I like that. All right, see? You can't even tell. You might think it's tied through a loop, but it is not. Okay, so that is with 4 strands. We've got a bunch of stuff on there. It's still got that kind of, you know, sound, the jingly sound, and lots of pretty stuff on there in just a matter of a few minutes here. So here it is. This is the one we did together. All kinds of fun stuff. This is the fun one. I'm calling this the fun one. We got a mouse, we got a little microphone, we've got owls, we've got beads, and just all kinds of, you know, this is the fun one there. This is the random one where I pulled out, I literally closed my eyes because I didn't want to think about pulling, you know, what color I was pulling out or anything. So I just reached into my little pouch over there and pulled out beads. So this is just a random one. So that's the random one. This is the fun one. And this is the wind chime one. That's my wind chime there. It's kind of pretty heavy too, but so it's a good thing I used wax cord, right? But I used all these. I was thinking industrial when I did this. I don't know. Is it industrial? Maybe you can tell me what it is. Eclectic. So I like it though. Look, listen to that sound. That sounds so cool. So here's the only pieces I didn't use right here so far. And I had this giant bead here too. I don't know. I think I received that in Happy Mail too. So, and that thing is heavy, let me tell you. That probably weighs a pound all by itself. So that's it. That's my tassels for this week. I hope you enjoyed something a little different. And be sure to check out the others. And happy Tuesday. And if you don't mind, subscribe, comment, and like. I would love to hear from everybody. And I'll see you next time. Happy crafting.